French President Emmanuel Macron is currently in India for a high-profile 3-day official visit at the invitation of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. This marks Macron's fourth visit to India overall and his first to Mumbai, underscoring the deepening India-France strategic partnership. Macron, accompanied by First Lady Brigitte Macron, arrived late last night at Mumbai's Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj International Airport. He received a warm welcome from Maharashtra Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis, Governor Acharya Devrat and other dignitaries. Iconic landmarks like the Bandra-Worli Sea Link were lit up in the tricolours of India and France to mark the occasion. Later today in Mumbai, Prime Minister Modi and President Macron will hold bilateral talks to review progress across key areas under the Horizon 2047 roadmap, including defence, emerging technologies, trade, energy, climate, education and Indo-Pacific cooperation. With that, let us in fact take a look at the trade between India and France. France is one of India's top 3 trading partners within the European Union. Now, India's exports to France stand at $7.96 billion. This is of the financial year 25, and we also have France's exports to India standing at 7.19 billion, which makes the total bilateral trade between both the countries 15.5 billion. Of course, India and France's bilateral trade has crossed 15 billion and over the past couple of years has increased tremendously. Of course, it clearly shows that India's exports to France are more than what India is rather importing from France, thereby showing that here it is India that has the trade surplus with France. Now, we also have India's exports to France. So, these are some of the things that India exports to France. We have mineral fuels, mineral oil, petroleum, machinery, telecom instruments, aircraft and spacecraft parts, nuclear reactors, as well as packaged medicaments. So, these are some of the exports that India sends to France. Now, remember, of course, France is one of India's top 5 trading partners. It stands at number 3. And over the past couple of years, bilateral trade has increased significantly. Also, we have France's exports to India, aircraft, boilers, optical as well as photographic apparatus and plastics. Now, remember, defence is a key pillar of trade between India as well as France, and hence we have these exports to France's exports to India. So, again a major focus among the talks between both of these leaders will of course be trade, among other key important things such as artificial intelligence as well as a defence partnership. Ms. Shruti Dasgupta, Foreign Affairs expert, joins me for more on this. Welcome to the broadcast, ma'am. At this point, first of all, what exactly does France want out of India economically?
Well, greetings to you and your viewers. France is looking to strengthen its partnership right from the hardware that we provide and transition towards the software, that is the AI and tech development that we are looking at with France. We are looking for joint R&D endeavors, and France is happy to cooperate with India, looking at how we've progressed so far. The first AI summit that was PM Modi attended today was also part of this endeavor, where we are showcasing India's ability to host as well as grow as an AI tech industry, and France wants a piece of that particular pie as well. Both these nations are known for their strategic autonomy projection, as in India refuses to bow down, and in terms of Europe also, France has always maintained its own ability to make decisions rather than cow down to European powers or even USA for that matter. So both these nations have strong spines and they want to collaborate. But the biggest and most expensive of all of it is that the Rafale deals that they are hoping to finalize, about 114 of them, that's what they are looking to have a deal on. And that is something the Indian Air Force would also be considering as of now. So there are from a larger just exchange of goods and services, we would prefer to go into joint development, and hopefully this would ensure that there is a growth of both these nations as partners rather than just traders.
Additionally, ma'am, with an expanded trade with, let's say, France, what would India exactly gain in terms of investments, in terms of jobs?
Well, India-EU FTA has opened up markets and also for both places, and India is expected to benefit from having French wines, which are something which a lot of people are finding in favor these days, and Indian wines will also find flavor over there. Beyond that, 96% of the goods have been given reduced or no tariffs as far as this thing. So there is a double European export projected towards 2032. So we're looking at Europe as a market for our produce, and hopefully that expands. And with the, I believe the 2nd February was it, that we opened up the UPI exchanges with at the Eiffel Tower. UPI launch was there, I believe, and that shows that the Indian exchange as such is becoming powerful, and there is a partnership between NPCI International Payments, that is NIPL, and the French firm which is Lyra. So these partnerships are a growing economy which contribute to the growing economy of India, as well as enable tourist attractions to have, which India is the largest group, is to be more attractive to Indian tourists. So there is a large financial benefit system that we have laid the grounds for. We have pharmaceuticals and defense and clean energy and the other exports that are happening. We are looking to have markets in agro exports as well in France, and most and more importantly is the soft power move that we are looking forward to explore and exploit in these particular deals with France.
Additionally, ma'am, defense has been a major component of trade between India as well as France, and of course France is one of India's, it's the 2nd largest supplier of defense equipment to India. Do you think with this meeting perhaps we're going to see some sort of diversification among trade between both these countries?
Well, there is, the trade is pretty diverse. Even in terms of defense, I think you very aptly pointed out that we don't just deal in defense. We have machinery and boilers and pharmaceuticals, and we have medical supplies as in medical instruments and electric machinery. So there is nuclear reactors. All of this comprises of this multi-billion dollar trade that we have with France. So there is already a diversified market that we explore in France as Indian exporters. But what we are expecting is, of course, as I said, the contract of the century. It's called the 114 Rafale deal. And we are hoping that the French engine maker will announce that they would promote parts from local Indian suppliers that would probably strengthen the Make in India push. And with, of course, as I said, the AI focus that we are hoping for, and the FTA contributes into all of this for us.
All right, ma'am. Shruti Das Gupta, thank you so much for being with us on the broadcast.